Hello everybody, I'm Storm here, and welcome back to Stellaris. In the last episode, we were doing a few things. We ended up negotiating some wormhole access treaties with some of the civilizations out here so we can expand our wormhole network. We also continue working on colonizing the new ring world here, as well as building up the fleet, which is going to be a project that we're going to be continuing on for a little bit more here. So let's go ahead and unpause it. Let's get it rolling. And run that speed. There we go. Can we slow that down a bit? Can I pause it? There we go. Okay, yeah, just a little bit of performance lag there. So be it. Alright, so what we've been working on is getting the cruisers built so far. So we have this. We got 4 cruisers under construction. We have 1, 2, 3 of them, 4 of them. 4 under construction, 4 on the way. How many do we actually have in the fleet? Of the Thassus. 8. So that'll bring us up to 16. Let's see if we can't get a few more being built. There's 3. And actually, one thing we can do is go on over here. Talk to you guys, get some minerals. Let's queue in a 4th. So that should bring it up to 20, if my math is correct. So there's 2 more.
Research complete.
Research is complete for clone armies. Alright, what do we want to go with? Gene tailoring, trait points +1. Gene modifications, environmental adaptations. Naval capacity? Naval capacity. Let's go with that.
Construction complete.
What else are we working on? Oh yeah, the mega cannons and the tachyon lances are going to be done shortly. Then we have to decide how we're going to handle those. Construction ships are all pretty much idle at the moment. How goes my integration? I can't remember how long this will take. 71 months. Alright. Still a ways to go. And the Tomb World terraforming is 1100 days. Coming along. Almost there. Our country has benefited not only from enlightening primitives, but also guiding them through their steps. The added benefits of having a helping hand in the form of an entire state will not be understated. We established this well. Now gains a tier of enlightenment bonuses. That's from the... Okay.
Incoming transmission.
Huh? United Rush Consortium wants to have a migration treaty. We agree to that, of course.
Incoming transmission.
And the Kingdom of Sudesh Sind wants a migration treaty. Again, certainly. Borders opened.
Construction complete.
Alright, so we've got over 30,000 fleet power here now. The 10 Thassus class cruisers. Oh, here is one of the battleships. Very classes. Cruiser. Another one of the cruisers. All these rivalries being declared. Subject integration has begun. Alright. You guys... Yeah, these guys are probably going to be integrated. These guys are not, because they are enlightened satellites. They become vanguard states that give me influence if I keep them.
System survey complete.
These guys stay vassals so I can keep them subjugated. You guys... They are part of a federation. Oh, I gotta do something here.
Construction complete.
Oh man, there's a lot of rivalries getting declared. What's this? Research storage full. Food cans. Okay. So we're definitely making as much food cans as we possibly can.
Construction complete.
Alright, one of our ring segments is being colonized at the moment. Well, speaking of, let's go take a look at our upgrades here.
System survey complete.
These guys are good. That could be upgraded. Get all these power generators upgraded. Well, there we are. Hypermarket. Ooh.
System survey complete.
Of capital. Alright, so all this can be upgraded. Now, I suppose he says that I can hold shift and queue them all, but it doesn't appear to be working. So we'll just click on each one individually. There we are. guys are good. Oh, we're out of minerals. Okay. We're making 1,000 a month, so that's perfectly fine. Alright, so let me just do another count here. 12 currently in the fleet. Right? 12 in the fleet. 1, 2, 3, 4 in transit. One, 2, 3, 4 into production. So that definitely puts it at 20. So that means that we're gonna need 4 more for the initial build. Let's get some more minerals.
Construction complete.
Unemployment. These guys are migrating. These guys are unemployed, but there's construction queued up. We need to upgrade that. There's a lot of construction that needs done here.
System survey complete.
Let's build a mine. Here we're going to build science lab. Alright, so that means we need 3 more. I have to keep an eye on my influence. Once we get to 30, we can start colonization of another ring segment. This one's almost done being colonized.
Construction complete.
When's those lances going to be done? 2 months. I think we're going to go with the lances. There's 90% of armor. Shield damage. Actually, the cannons might make more sense. Though we might make a specific variant of those heavy artillery battleships that have the tachyon lances on them. Because they do all that additional damage to armor. Alien civilization on Ruo has entered a new area of history and developed a fully industrialized society. Continue surveillance efforts.
Anomaly found.
Alright, so these guys, we couldn't enlighten them. Where are they? Right there. Let's get rid of all these notifications.
System survey complete.
1 month we get the Tachyon Lances. Alright, so we should be able to queue up another cruiser. And get one of those, because we're going to need more of these as well.
Research complete.
There we are. Tachyon Lances. What do we got next? Focusing erase energy weapon damage for 5%. Neutron torpedoes. On-year war beam cannons. Control crystals. Unlocks combat computers. Jump drive. So it appears that you instantly jump from system to system. The dangerous technology. Because that could lead to, I think, the Unbidden showing up. That would be very, very useful to have. Let's do it. If the Unbidden show up, the Unbidden show up. We need to also start upgrading all of our spaceports to increase our naval capacity. It's been upgraded. Start working on that. Oop, we can go ahead and get some more minerals. And let's queue up another one of these. And I need one more. So this is the month ticks over. We can build another one. $527, $28, $30.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Alright. Okay, so that should be the last. You're building a colony ship. Oh, interesting. We can queue up another colony. Regenerating molluscoid. A new fantastical manner of beast seems to have been found on Alina. Although descriptions of it match the ones coming from Tavara, scientists are hesitant to declare it the same animal, as it seems unlikely, if not downright impossible, for it to have appeared or evolved on both planets at the same time. A significant difference between the two seems to be that this new species is allegedly able to harness huge amounts of bioelectricity, which it uses to hunt for prey, Many of our people doubt it even exists at all, most likely out of a lack of evidence and discrepancies between the various eyewitness testimonies. Interesting development. I'm not sure where this is going. Alright, so... who's not building anything? You aren't? Let's get a... Tarv... Loni... Dunya? Dunya seems fine. How goes our integration? 64 months remaining. Alright, so that should take care of everything there. As far as the Thassa's class, a Thane class, we're building one more of those at the moment. It's in Corinth, right? Was that here? Yes, there. 6. So we need more of those. Engineering bay, crew quarters.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found. Research it. Cruiser assembly yard. Destroyer assembly yard. And again, we have a pile of power, so we can use that to get some more minerals. Hold on. Come on, pause the game. And whenever the month ticks over is when things get a little goofy. There we are. See, let's go with you. 7, 8, 9, 10. So we are like broke on resources right now. Oh, that's fine. Let's see. Thassa's. We're to 32.7k. Oh yeah, we got those. Actually, let's wait for this month for the mega cannons, and then we're gonna make some adjustments to our fleet designs. A lot of colonizable worlds. In our own territory, so definitely work on that some as well. We're gonna need the influence though. And we do need to wait for this ring world to get fully
Research complete.
worked on. Surface. Research complete on the mega cannons. Alright, what do we got? We have super skill engineering. Ring world assembly construction. Allows to restore wrecked ring world segments into assembly ring world segments. Neutronium armor plating. Ooh, that'd be very nice as well. Wraith darts, death gliders, whirlwind missiles, kinetic batteries. Battleship assembly yards. I think the neutronium armor plating is what we're going to go with. Let's go to our ship designer. We just got 2 new super weapons. Who was my big one? Okay, you. Okay, so particle lance. We switch to mega cannons. We save. I'm probably going to want to create a new design battleship with a spinal mount bow, artillery core, artillery stern, tachyon lance, Gauss cannons. See, range of 80. We'll throw a gamma laser on it. Auto complete the ship. We're going to call it the Lancer class. Save that. Alright. So now my fleet needs upgrades. It's only going to take 60 minerals? I guess it is just a minor upgrade on what heavy weapons are using.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
Alright, so now my Varies should be using the mega cannons. Very good. Then Thasus. Still the Thasus are just coming out. Lost prototype ship discovered. Ooh. Lindsay Takasan is ecstatic after more thorough scans of the anomaly. It turns out to be a spaceship. Even more intriguing is the fact that it is one of ours. Our crew recognized it as one of our prototype FTL-capable ships thought to be lost in a test flight years ago. Its orbit is unstable and the ship is slowly descending into the atmosphere. It seems to be undamaged, but energy readings are minimal. We received no response from our hailing. In order to be able to further investigate what has happened to the ship and its crew, its orbit has to be stabilized. Lindsay Takasan has already come up with a plan. Save this piece of our history.
Situation log updated.
Okay.
Construction complete.
Pause it for a second. Oh, we're doing through a month transition. Okay. Scientist is skill 2, go 2. Hit the research project.
System survey complete.
Oh, we had some systems down here we hadn't surveyed. Or were we able to actually push them back a little bit and gain access to these systems? I'd like to see what comes of this. 20%, 21%, 23%. New ruler. Is this our first non-Asari ruler of the state here?
System survey complete.
Interesting. Fleet order cancelled. Cannot reach or find any other unsurveyed systems. Well, it doesn't have any scientists. For one thing. Let's get a scientist on there. There we go. Let's queue up a couple more cruisers. Probably gonna actually put another one in there. There we go. Really gonna want to see what happens with this. $63%.
Anomaly found.
By chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this planet. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. Go ahead and research it. %, almost there. I don't think there's anything in here that I really need to worry about. Close borders.
Special project complete.
Orbit stabilized. It turned out to be a bit more tricky than anticipated, but but the prototype is now stable orbit and ready to be examined more closely. Goddess is commencing docking. Keep me informed. Urgent message. Scientist Lindsay Takassin. The crew is dead. Their mutilated corpses float through the deep pressurized sections of the ship. As there is no decay and vacuum, Lydia Takassin can only guess how long they have been dead. It remains a mystery for now why there is no atmosphere as the ship's hull appears intact. The ship seems to have run out of energy a while ago. It will take some time before we know more. How horrible. Grim discoveries. All energy cells were exhausted and some of them had to be replaced with reserve cells from the goddess to get at least some of the ship's systems online. The logbook shows the crew joking in joyful anticipation of their first FTL flight, but then all recordings broke up shortly after the ship's FTL engines were activated. It is hard to assess how much time had passed before the recordings start again. The flight seems to be over and the atmosphere has changed completely. There are some faces smiling a moment ago are now distorted by pain and screams echo as they mutilate themselves. The recording ends abruptly. Shall we investigate further or leave the dead to rest? We must know what caused this tragedy. Working through the sensor data recorded on the FTL event, Leviathans comes to the conclusion that the prototype and his crew left our plane of existence and entered another dimension where our natural laws do not apply. The severe mental stress must have driven the crew into madness. While overseeing more data, a feeling of a dark presence overcomes Lindsay, the Cassin, and their assistants. They quickly remove the data core to take it with them to the goddess. Right after returning to their ship, our science team monitors an energy spike inside the prototype FTL core. They initiate emergency undocking procedures, which they barely manage to complete before the ship vanishes into the void. Decassin speculates on the possibility the ship itself may have been changed by strange dimensional energies. Might it be alive? We may never know, but the retrieved data core provides significant data on FTL travel. Interesting. Okay, well, with that, we're going to go ahead and end the episode. Might that be an ominous indicator of things to come? We shall see. But that is for later on. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.